Once upon a time, these trucks were just hardworking machines, built to haul freight, conquer mountains, and survive brutal roads, not to sit in private museums or billion-dollar garages. But today, they're million-dollar treasures. From rare limited editions to legendary machines collectors would fight to own. These vintage trucks didn't just age well. They turned into rolling gold. Some were ignored for decades. Some were built in tiny numbers. And some became icons without anyone even realizing it. Get ready, because today, we're counting down the 10 vintage trucks that are now worth millions. And trust me, some of these will shock you. Number 1. Peterbilt 281 Needlenose, 1954. The Peterbilt 281, known to the world as the Needlenose, is one of the most recognizable trucks in American history. Released in 1954, it came from a time when everything was built by hand: steel, chrome, craftsmanship, and pure diesel muscle. Its narrow, needle-shaped hood gave it a unique silhouette on the highway. But this truck didn't become famous from trucking alone. It became a Hollywood legend. In Steven Spielberg's 1971 thriller Duel, the villain wasn't a man. It was a Peterbilt 281. The truck's menacing presence turned it into a cultural icon overnight. Collectors worldwide started hunting for surviving models. And because very few original 281s were ever preserved, the ones that remain are insanely valuable today. A fully restored Needlenose, easily $500,000 to $1 million plus at private auctions. To collectors, it's not just a truck. It's a masterpiece of American engineering and a movie star on wheels. Number 2. Kenworth W900A, 1967. The Kenworth W900A represents the golden age of American long-hood trucking. Introduced in 1967, this truck defined the owner-operator lifestyle. Big chrome, bold grille, endless customization. Drivers didn't just operate the W900A, they lived in it. This truck hosted massive engines like the Cummins NTC 350 and the Detroit Diesel 8V71, torque monsters that could run 1,000,000 miles without giving up. But because these trucks worked so hard, very few survived in good shape. The ones that did, they're priceless. Restored W900s commonly sell for $300,000 to $700,000, and celebrity-owned or show-quality builds can cross the $1 million mark. It's loud, it's proud, and to collectors, the W900A is the definition of American diesel culture. Number 3. Mack RS 700L, 1970s. The Mack RS 700L is a monster, a long-nosed beast that ruled the 1970s trucking world. With its powerful Mack E9 V8 engine, famous for its aggressive growl and massive torque, this truck dominated heavy haul operations. Logging, mining, industrial freight, you name it, the RS 700L handled it. But that toughness came with a cost. These trucks were worked to death. By the time people realized they were becoming collectible, almost none were left in restorable condition. Today, a fully restored RS 700L with an original V8 can bring $250,000 to $600,000, and rare configurations can top $1 million. The RS 700L represents a time when trucks were pure mechanical power. No electronics, no computers, just diesel thunder. Number 4. International TranStar 2CO 4070, 1970s. The TranStar 2CO 4070 was the king of American caboovers during the 1970s and early 80s. With its tall, boxy design, massive windshield, and roaring Detroit diesel 8V71 engine, it became the face of the cabover era. Drivers loved its commanding view of the road. Collectors love its rarity. Caboovers lived brutal lives, tight schedules, nonstop freight, millions of miles. Almost none survived in good shape. Today, restored examples can fetch $150,000 to $400,000, with special variants bringing much more. For collectors, the TranStar 2 isn't just a truck. It's a teleportation device straight back to the 1970s. Number 5. Volvo F88, 1965 to 70s. The European legend of this list, the Volvo F88. This truck didn't just haul cargo. It built global trade routes. Powered by a durable inline-six diesel, The F-88 traveled millions of miles across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. From icy Scandinavian roads to scorching deserts, the F-88 conquered everything. But because these trucks worked until they literally couldn't move anymore, surviving units are rare. Collectors will pay $200,000 to $500,000, and historically important trucks can break $1 million. The F-88 isn't just a truck. It's a symbol of European endurance. Number 6. Scania LB76, 1960s. The Scania LB76 introduced European trucking to a new era of reliability and design. Compact, powerful, elegant, the LB76 was Sweden's engineering pride. Its smooth inline, 6 engines could survive brutal winters and mountain routes without missing a beat. But because these trucks were heavily used across Europe and South America, finding one today is almost impossible. Restored LB76 trucks often sell for $300,000 to $1 million, depending on configuration. This truck is a cultural icon, a symbol of early Scania dominance. Number 7. Kenworth 523 Bull Nose, 1950s. The Kenworth Bull Nose is one of the rarest American trucks ever made. Its rounded front end gave it a unique, bull-like appearance, and its early diesel engines made it a favorite among long-haul drivers of the 50s. But the real reason it's worth millions? Hardly any were made. Most were worked into the ground. The few that remain require hand-built restoration, because original parts simply don't exist. A fully restored Bull Nose can bring $400,000 to over $1 million, making it one of the most valuable Kenworths in history.